Another wide receiver has been signed to the Philadelphia Eagles. But that's not really what that video is about. It is time. However, you did your thing. You did your thing. But it's time to put the icing on the cake by getting rid of Jalen Reagor. And it has a lot to do with him, yes. But I think it will help him also. I think all parties win if you get rid of Jalen Reagor and trade him to another team. Let's talk about it, y'all. Yo, that! A-G-L-E-S.
Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yo, that man, you know who it is, you know what it is, your boy Fully Fresh, a.k.a. the General here reporting for duty. Listen, if you haven't done it, man, y'all been coming through for your boy, man, trying to reach that 4K, man. It's been a while. But the grind don't stop. But I need you to just hit that sub button right down there for your boy, man. And also, it's a bell next to it to let you know when I put up all this flavor. Last but not least, gotta hit the like for your boy. We know how the algorithm work and all that kind of stuff. Push your boy out there. Big things happen. The link for the merchandise is in the description if you want to cop that. So hopefully I can quit my job one day. All right. Fresh fact of the day is, I told y'all sometimes I give y'all fresh facts. Sometimes I give y'all the funniest things I've seen. Now this is funny, but to me this is kind of torture. And I'm just gonna get right into it, man. Go ahead. With the lamb chop and hey, if I'm that baby and I grow up, I see that video, I want to smoke with anybody like that. You don't do that to me. You don't do that. You gonna act like you feeding me lobster and steak and stuffed shells and give me mashed potatoes? Nah, cuz. Nah, that ain't right though. Funny video, but that ain't right. So the conversation needs to be had, and we need to talk to it, and if we can put it to a petition on talking to Howie Roseman, because yes, you had a good off season. I mean, a lot of people got on you when you didn't get Tyreek Hill. I said fall back, you know what I mean? I thought it was too much, but then you wound up getting a better deal. I'm not saying a better player, but for what you got him for. I do think that you kind of got fleeced with the Jordan, moving up to get Jordan Davis. Not gonna lie to you, I thought that you gave up too much. But if you balance that out with the A.J. Brown pick, you're winning. So kudos to Howie. But Howie, we didn't like the Derek Barnett signing. We didn't like that. We're still trying to figure out the Fletcher Cox situation. Is this a 1-year deal? Is it a 2-year deal? I mean, we know what's on the paper, but what really is on your mind? And getting Jordan Davis definitely kind of leans towards probably just a 1-year deal. We like what you did. I'm going to say 90% of Eagles Nation, if I could speak for them, like what you did. I love what you did. It's just one more thing. I just got to ask you one more thing. And this is not just for us as a Philadelphia. It's also, as a Philadelphia fan club, it's also for this man also. Jalen Reagor needs a fresh start. Let's backtrack. Let's look at everything that occurred. You went and you took him over Justin Jefferson. See that right there, every time he puts on a jersey, I'm talking about Justin Jefferson. I said Jordan, sorry. Justin Jefferson. Every time Justin Jefferson puts on a jersey, every time we play him, even if we not play him, especially people that got fantasy, you're going to be looking over your shoulder and looking at that guy and saying, man, we could have had that guy. Same with DK Metcalf and Arthur-Whiteside. You know what? We making a video about both of these. One of them got to go. One of them has to go. You got 11 man. I understand. You move J. John Thicker-Whiteside to the tight end, right? So is that going to help him? I don't know. But right now you got 11 wide receiver locker room. 11. Knowing that you only going to be carrying 5 to 6, if 7. It depends on how the running back situation is looking, and we're going to talk about that because it got to be something that's upgraded there. Something has to come through on behalf of the running backs, but we're going to talk about that another day. So when you look at the situation, Jalen Reagor, back to that, they knew the Philadelphia Eagles, Howie Roseman, they knew that it wasn't enough, so they doubled down and took another wide receiver in the first round. Some might say that automatically makes you a bust. When they go ahead and have you as the number one guy at pick number, 16, for whatever the case may be, and they turn around and have to double down and get the same position, kind of the same guy. It ain't like Devontae Smith is a 6'3" type of just big guy and he just like a DK Metcalf. No, they're kind of the same guy. It's just that Jalen Reagor was picked too high, number one. Number two, he didn't get the job done. So we're still trying to fill that void that we was missing. So we went and got Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith comes in and automatically is better than you. Automatically. It wasn't even like close. It wasn't even a debate. Led the rookies really in everything. Not rookies, I'm sorry. Led the receivers in everything. Catches, yards after catch, just everything. And you just sitting in the background. You didn't even have enough more yards than the second guy, in Quez Watkins. So to me, you need a different atmosphere if you're Jalen Reagor. You need a different situation to where as though you come in and people are not looking at you as the number one pick. They're looking at you as a guy that got speed, they got talent, and that we can plug and play and use you as a Swiss Army knife type of guy. And you can be explosive then. Because I'm not going to act like Jalen Reagor don't got talent. I ain't doing that. But what I'm doing is, what I'm saying is, he's not putting it all together, especially in a Philadelphia Eagles uniform. So sometimes just a change of atmosphere can have a player playing better, man. Seriously, just a change of atmosphere. Remember Nick Foles? Nick Foles is in a situation to where though he was going to quit football. He was going to quit football. They talked him out of it, and he ended up winning a championship. Not saying that this is the same thing, but it's atmosphere sometimes. If this guy's go somewhere comfortable when he's the fourth wide receiver, but they got good wide receivers, so he's getting a lot of open looks. Or even if he drops the football, they're not worried about it because probably ain't trade much to get him, number one. Number two, he wasn't drafted in the first round, so people for that team. So people are not looking at it like, damn, he needs to produce. People are looking at it like that. Even when you got a Devontae Smith the next year, people are still saying that this kid needs to produce. And I'm going to say the same thing if he's on the field. So to stop all that, to get rid of all that, and more and more mind games, more and more things that can mess with the kid, just get him out of it. Just get him out of it. And I'm not saying that to bash the kid. I'm saying that because I think it will help all parties. It will help all parties, especially if he's not mentally ready to walk. If he's still going to be having, well, first of all, you're going to be what? The fourth receiver? You're going to be the fourth receiver, and you might not even be that if you can't beat out Greg Ward. Fifth? So what are you just going to play special teams? if I'm Reagor, I'm asking him to get on the phone, and it has nothing to do with the team. It's just me. I need a different atmosphere. Let me know what y'all think, man, because you're looking at the situation to where, once again, we got 11 receivers. And you don't really need a Quez Watkins. And J. Jonathan Whiteside, only reason you're behind is safe, not really safe, because it's an eye on you too. It's because they moved you to the tight end. So, man, let me know what y'all think in comments. You already know. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all.